So the actual totally random question out of the box is, what is your dog's name and how do they get it? I feel like that is limiting us. Why don't we just say, what is your pet's name and how do they get it? If your pet has like a cool origin story, like our dog is named Pluto because when we got him, our kids were obsessed with Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. So he was going to be Pluto or Mickey. Boom, done.
I mean, Pluto fits.
It works for him. I mean, it's literally a dog name.
I can't answer this question as I no longer have any pets in my life.
How did Ziggy get his name? May he rest in peace.
Ziggy, well, I got Ziggy from Homeward Animal Shelter. I adopted him, and he was part of a litter that they had named after the Addams family, and his original name was Lurch.
That's kind of already cats are kind of creepy, so I don't know if that's a good name.
I didn't, and it just didn't fit him. So then we kind of moved to Panda because he was black and white. Kind of looked like a little panda bear.
Okay.
But it didn't sit for me. And so I kept thinking, and I think about 24 hours later, I went with Ziggy Smalls.
So I'm curious, when you got the little box back with his ashes, does it say Ziggy or does it say Lurch Panda Ziggy Smalls?
It doesn't say, well, I don't have his ashes.
Excuse me?
I didn't pay for his ashes.
Oh.
I did get, however, they offer a free little box, and it has his paw print in there. So I have that. And it doesn't say his name or anything, but it opens up, and you can see his paw print, and then there's a spot for a picture. So I have to print the picture and put it out.
Or if there's enough people that get those but don't like complete that part of the process where they just have all these little paw prints. They're like, which cat was this?
You probably should be able, there should be a way to label it, I wish. But what was I going to do with his ashes?
I know a lot of people get them, but I agree. I don't really know. Like, I understand a human, I guess, but I don't know. Short of burying it, I don't know what I would do with a pet either.
And even I have my dad's ashes, and that's a little like, sometimes I don't know. It's in a necklace, but it's the ugliest necklace. I would never wear it. So I usually just keep it in my purse, but then I keep it in a drawer for safekeeping. It's weird. I didn't know what I would do with my cat's ashes. And my dog from my childhood, when it passed away, he passed away. My mom was asking if we all wanted ashes. No, you can keep them.
This really has nothing to do with our topic on hand, but I'm just sitting here thinking, boy, wouldn't that be about my luck to end up in an ugly necklace? Not even a nice necklace, like an ugly one that people are just like, meh.
Well, I don't know if it's because
not wearing dad today.
It's a good amount of ashes, so it's like this larger. My brother wears it. It looks more like a male necklace.
Okay. It's just too masculine, maybe?
It is.
Gotcha.
It's not. I'll wear it one day, and we'll see what you say. You'll be able to tell.
I'd like to see it.
You'll be able to tell it's ashes. It's a clear container. It looks like a vial.
So the day you wear it, am I supposed to be like, so I see we have a guest in the studio today? You're like, how would you like me to bring that up?
Dad joined me.
What is your pet's name, and how did they get it?
Ducky. He's named after my husband's cousin, who he was a good friend. They were really close, who passed away. Then when we got a second, he was a black lab.
Uh-huh.
And then when we got a second lab, I saw geese flying over, and I made the joke like, oh, we got a duck, why don't we have a goose? So then we named the second dog Goose.
So you got duck and goose? That's kind of fun.
What is the movie?
Duck and Goose?
Not Duck, just Goose.
Duck, Greg? Oh, you're thinking of Maverick. Top Gun.
Maverick, man. It's definitely not Duck then. Okay, perfect.
We see some pet name origins.
Yeah, someone said, my cat's name is Kevin, and yes, it's hilarious. We adopted him, and the shelter had already named him that, and I felt like we just couldn't change it. And someone else said, my dog's name is Pickles. We got him during the fair last summer. One of my kids was eating a fried pickle, and we just thought it fit him. The name stuck, and I think it fits.
So why Kevin's funny is because every time you're mad at that
Oh my
dog,
gosh.
you sound like you're in Home Alone. Kevin!
I think any animal that has a human name, and when you're talking about, and Kevin pooped on the floor, and you're like, who's Kevin? Someone said, I have 3 cats. PJ, he's named after a cat we had named Paul, and so it's Paul Jr., PJ.
Oh, got
Then
it.
Marlo, and he kind of named himself. They thought he was a girl, and they were going to call him Molly, but since he was a he, they tried every name they could think of, and he didn't respond, and they tried saying Marlboro, but accidentally said Marlo, and he came running. And someone else said DB. She came with the name Fritty, and we didn't like that name, And she was sweet when we found her, but when we got to the house, she was so mean. And my husband said, she's a devil. And then the B, you can guess where that comes from. Not nice, but definitely fits. She can be sweet, though, for the record. And someone else said, my dog's name is Marshmallow because he's big, fluffy, and pure white.
Pet's name, and then is there like a good origin story there?
I got Chitty, like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Got it.
And then we got Dipstick.
Dipstick and Chitty, which is not what I thought you said at first, and I was like, oh boy.
Yeah.
We had one slide through this morning, but no, it Chitty Bang Bang.
Someone said our cat's name is Olive because when she was a kitten, her eyes were just this weird, bright green color. And my husband said, like an olive, and it just stuck. I love that. Another person said, we named our dog Remy after the rat in Ratatouille. And someone else said, my dog's name is Blue after Blue's Clues because that was my favorite show growing up.
You got yourself a good origin story for a pet name or just a unique pet name?
My dog's name is Farley, named after the late, great Chris Farley.
You could do worse.
How cute is this? Someone said, we named our dog Pepsi because my toddler couldn't say puppy yet, and it kept coming out like Peppy or Pepsi, so we just rolled with it. And now everyone thinks we love Pepsi, but we really don't drink it.
Honestly, the best pet names are where people are kind of like, huh? And you're like, the kids named him.
My sister had a cat, and it was named Kitten, and it drove me nuts, but my niece named it Kitten.
I mean, that's what they saw, right? They just, hey, kitten.
How is that its name? Why didn't you explain, okay, yes, this is a kitten, but we need to come up with a name for Kitten?
You know, it would be kind of nice if we could, that's just almost like Pokemon. That we just name them what they're called, and that's all I can say. Dog is named Dog, and all I can say is dog,
Imagine
dog.
at the vets.
Dog.
Everyone comes out there. Well, which dog?
Dog K? It's Dog K here.